Hello and welcome to the Street Crime UK YouTube channel. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Today we look at Jack Shepherd, the man who fled the UK after killing a woman in a speedboat crash, has been jailed for a further 4 years for attacking an Afghan war hero with a bottle in a pub, Moulton Hampstead. Mr. Shepherd was on bail and awaiting trial for the manslaughter of Charlotte Brown when he attacked former soldier David Beach, who was working at a White Hart hotel. He then went on the run to Tbilisi in Georgia and was convicted of manslaughter in his absence in a trial at the Old Bailey. Mr. Shepherd attacked Mr. Beach with a vodka bottle which he pulled from a back pocket and swung with both arms straight into his face, causing a gash which needed to be stitched in hospital. Mr. Beach had been wounded in the head while serving with the British Army in Afghanistan, and Mr. Shepherd's attack rekindled symptoms of post-traumatic stress disorder which he had been battling to overcome for 4 years. He launched his attack from behind as Mr. Beach was escorting him out of the front door, and the entire incident was caught on CCTV. Mr. Shepherd appeared at Exeter Crown Court by video link from prison, where he is serving a 6.5-year sentence for the manslaughter of 24-year-old Charlotte during a first date on the River Thames and jumping bail before the previous trial at the Old Bailey. He sobbed with his head bowed as a letter of apology which he has written to Mr. Beach and Charlotte's family was read out by his defence barrister. Mr. Shepherd, aged 31, of Charles Street, Bristol, admitting wounding with intent to cause grievous bodily harm and was jailed for 4 years by Judge David Evans at Exeter Crown Court. He told him Mr. Beach served his country in the armed services and he was wounded in Afghanistan and had undergone rehabilitation work for PTSD. Your assault undid in a matter of seconds the good progress made over a number of years. You used a weapon equivalent, and this was not an unpremeditated blow. There was no provocation whatsoever from Mr. Beach. He was just doing his job calmly and reasonably. You were in due in court for this offence, but took the cowardly course of action in going on the run. Mr. Lee Bremridge, prosecuting, said Mr. Beach had worked at the hotel for 2 years and was in the bar when he saw Mr. Shepherd and his friend enter and realised they were both drunk. He refused to serve the other man and was escorting both out of the lobby of the hotel to the front door when he was attacked. CCTV showed Mr. Shepherd taking the bottle from his pocket and hiding it behind his back before swinging it hard into Mr. Beach's face. He tried to flee but was tackled by fellow hotel worker James Stapley and held down by him and customers. Off-duty policeman Lewis Simmons, who was in the bar, helped restrain him and arrested him. Mr. Stephen Vullo QC said Mr. Shepherd was apologetic and remorseful. He said he had been a successful IT consultant before the tragedy in which Charlotte died, and his life had unravelled since. He read out a long letter of apology written by Mr. Shepherd in which he had said drinking before the attack on Mr. Beach because he was struggling to cope with the stress of the forthcoming trial. He had been to visit his mother in Devon before going out drinking with an old friend and ending up in Moulton Hampstead. He said he had no memory of carrying out the attack. So what are your thoughts about Jack Shepherd and how his attempts to flee after killing Charlotte Brown and after attacking an Afghan war hero with a glass bottle? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for joining us, and until next time, stay safe.